What the fuck? Fucking hell. I'll put the card up there.
Calm. Stay still, stay still, stay still. It stopped. So welcome back to the Blot Outdoor Show, guys. Today I've got the human dorsal fin joining me on this camp. Looking forward to this one, Mick.
Oh yes.
We're currently in the grounds of Chillingham Castle, which is supposed to be the most haunted castle in the whole of Great Britain. We're not going to try anything daft, you know. We're not going to be dressing up. I'm not going to be putting no white sheets over the top of Mick and trying to trick you guys. And to be honest, I'm very sceptical about things like ghosts and stuff like that. But what we're going to do is we're going to have a mooch around. We haven't got the bags on yet. We've left them in the old John Claude Van Sexual. We're going to have a walk around the castle, you know, because it's supposed to be a beautiful thing to see. We don't want to get the bags on now too quick because we haven't got a clue where we're going to camp. So we're being cute. We're going to walk around, find a decent spot, get some footage of the castle for you legends to look at, and we'll sneak back to the old Van Dingo and hopefully we can get pitched up somewhere in the grounds of Chillingham Castle. Obviously, you're not supposed to be camping here, and there's a massive chance we'll get moved on. If we get seen, we'll definitely get moved on. So, you know, it's like a wild camp, but it is kind of like a stealth camp as well, because we're not supposed to be camping out in the grounds of the castle. Anyway, guys, me and Mick's going to have a look around for a spot. If we find anything, or if anything exciting happens, I will bring you legends back. You better believe I will. Ah. There's a deer, guys, feeding away. There it goes. Right. Oh, yes. Little Mick, you can sleep now at night. Okay then folks, we've found a spot to camp. Just over there, in that gap, through the bushes. I don't want to show you it yet and ruin the surprise. You'll have to wait until we get there, guys. When we do get back here, this is going to be the final bit where we've got to be stealthy. I'll show you. As you can see, the castle is there. So once we get over there and we're in the bushes, it's happy dingoes, as they say in the doodying. Right then, me and Schmick, we're now going to make our way back to the van, get the old Baghdad on me back of Rooney, and I'll see you legends when we're making our way back down. You know, it makes sense. Right. Okay then, my fansexuals, we've got the bags on. We're now making our way back to the castle grounds. Fingers crossed we can get in without being spotted. What time is it, Mick? It's about 7 o'clock now, isn't it? Something like that. So we're at that point now. We're at that point of time where if we get busted, we're not going to have time to drive somewhere and start a new camp in a different location. So it's now or never, man dingoes. Let's go for it. So this is the part where we're going to be the most exposed, and the last thing you want, guys, is for little Mick to expose himself. Our mates. Yeah, so you've got the road there coming out the castle wall, which takes you all the way back out onto the main road. So we've got to get through the wall there and then a sharp left into the woods. Obviously little Schmick can't walk as fast as me, so fingers crossed we can get over without any cars coming in or out. Oh, we're busted. Ghost busted. That was shit, wasn't it? Howie. Oh then, Mick, let's go for it, mate. Right, 2 seconds, Mick. No cars coming, guys. Quick look round the corner. No one there. Oh, and Schmick, let's go for it, Bonnie lad. Oh yes. We've got one more dodgy bit to pass, guys, where I was showing you earlier on. And if we can get past this, whew, happy dingoes. Hold on, Mick. Let me go first, kiddo. Let me go first, Bonnie lad. Hold on, mate. Sell as your ears. Right, I'm just going to have a look up. See if the coast is clear. Shit, people there. Right, I'll bring you back in a second, guys. There's some people standing outside. I don't know if it's just the workers having a cigarette break. Don't want to cut across there now and muck this up. Bring you back in a minute. Right folks, making a move for it. you go. There was a couple of cars up there, but I just think it was tourists. You know, there's like a hotel there as well where you can stop over, and there'll be a bar and a restaurant and everything, so I don't think they were looking down at us anyway. Go on, Mick, I'll let you through first. Bit of a spooky spot we're in, guys, already. Oh, let me squeeze under there. Yes, look at this. Absolutely class. That'll certainly ding dang do for me in this little dingo. And I've got a right thirst on. So guys, we're going to get these bags off. We're going to have a can dingo. That's the plan, dingo man dingoes. We're not going to set our gear up straight away for obvious reasons. We're going to just sit and wait, and hopefully we don't get rumbled. I can hear loads of voices up there. So we're just going to sit down, have a can, and if no one comes down in the next 20 minutes, we'll get the tent up. Okay then, Mara?
Oh yes.
You know what makes sense, Mick?
You know what makes total sense.
Bicycles. Cheers, Mick.
Cheers.
Cheers, man dingoes. I can hear car doors opening and shutting up there. So we're going to have to keep the noise down because our voices will carry. Okay folks, that's the tent up and all our gear set up. It looks like it's dark here in the woods, but as you can see, it's still light once you step outside. Well, I might as well show you all of our food and drink and inside the tent. We've already had a can dingo. We've had a nice can of blood orange. It was lovely, wasn't it? We had a right thirst on off walking around. Okay then, man dingoes, I'll show you inside the tent. I'm on the left as usual. Same shit, guys. Foil mat down, berghouse, sleeping pad, 2-season sleeping bag, mixed goodies, little OEX sleeping pad there. His sleeping bag there, God knows what name it is, but it's done the job for him. He's had it a good couple of years now. Right, show you all our food and drink. I'll start with the drinks first. So we've got a can each of the blood orange left. This is just the cheap one from Aldi, but it does for me and little schmickaroony. We've also got 4 cans of Madry with young Chris on the side of the can dingo there. We've got some water, which will come in handy in the morning because we'll have a thirst on, and we can have a caramel cappuccino, a good old Jürgen Klofsky. We've got this, just a third of a bottle, Glen Morangi, the Lasanta. This is the whiskey we had. You know, when I lost all the footage from the Wasky review, that was kindly bought for us from a legend by the name of Carlos. So cheers, Carlos, my man friend. So we're going to do a review on there again because it was really nice and it was a shame that we lost that footage. Anyway, we've also got from Aldi a nice bottle of red wine, the Reprobates. I think it's like a copy version of 19 Crimes, but me and Mick's not posh. We're happy with the cheap stuff Isn't that right, Schmick?
Hopefully.
We'll drink the cheap shit, won't we? You better believe we will.
We're not twisty.
Exactly. You know what I'm talking about, my little man friend. Well, that's all the drinks covered, guys. I'll show you our snacks. We've got some of these pork bites. These are the ones with the apple sauce inside. So we'll get stuck into them. We've got the German cheese and salami selection. We've got a packet of Bill Cosby. So I'm looking forward to getting Bill Cosby in my mouth again tonight. Biltong, guys, that's what it is. A nice packet of biltong. And we've got some Spanish chorizo slices. We've also got some short ass fingers. Sorry, Mick. I keep saying that all the time by accident. Sorry, guys, not short ass. Short bread fingers. We've got them. That'll do for our breakfast with a coffee. Okay, then, for our main meal tonight, we've got one burger each. Do you know what it is? Do you know what I've just remembered, Mick? I'm forgetting the burger buns. Aye, so we'll just have to... As soon as I said there, we've got a burger each, it just came to my mind. Oh, the one thing I'm forgetting is the burger buns. Well, we'll still eat them. We'll still eat them, mate. Okay, so we've got a burger each. Venison burgers. Barry venison. So we'll have one of them each with no mandingos. And we've also got these smoky beef kebabs with mozzarella and Italian herbs. And then we've got them ones as well. Sweet chili chicken koftas. Very nice indeed. So it's still going to be a good meal. We'll still enjoy it. I think I've covered everything, guys. So we've got loads of meat to eat, but no bun. Little Mick, are you looking forward to getting my meat in your mouth tonight, Mandingo? You better believe he's Mandingos, and you know it makes total sense. Well, Schmick, I think it's time for a nice can of Madri. Oh yes, we're going to sit and chill for a bit now, guys, with no camera on. We're going to relax for a few minutes. Oh, I can't even open that. There you go. Oh yes. When I bring you back, we'll be sitting chilling and we'll talk some shite. You better believe we will. Having some biltong. I've just had a nice glass, not glass, in my little famous cup dingo. I've had some red wine. Little Mick's having a red wine now.
Nice.
Nice, isn't it? Just a cheap one from Aldi's, like I said. Like a copy version of 19 Crimes. Some biltong, mate. While we're sitting here chilling out, might as well talk some shite. You know the score, guys, on the Blot Outdoor Show. Yeah, so, cheers, Mick. Just talking about Chillingham Castle. We're not just saying it's haunted just for the sake of this video. Check it out on Google. Chillingham Castle in Northumberland, in the northeast of England. It's well renowned for being the most haunted castle in Britain, possibly even in the whole of Europe. Some of the names of the ghosts, you know. I was reading it earlier on, and I was thinking, you've got the White pantry ghost, the blue boy, there's a tortured child one, another one's the poor wandering lady Mary, and I got a shock when I was reading it. I was reading some of the information, and it was saying the ghostly sightings and the eerie feeling, it isn't just inside the castle. There's been a lot of experiences of it. Like here, where we are, in the grounds of the castle, in the woods surrounding it. You know, obviously, people who are stopping in the hotel rooms, they'll come walking around these woods, and they'll go for like a little hike. Me and Mick's been walking around today. We were walking around and we found like a little lake, and it was a nice place. Aye, but there's been a lot of sightings and a lot of scary things have happened outside the castle as well. Obviously, most of the shit goes on inside, but where we're sitting now is one of the places where some of the scary stuff has happened. But look, I'm not trying to con you into thinking there's anything dodgy or spooky gonna go on tonight, because like I've said, I'm very skeptical on that kind of stuff. Well, how do you think? What do you think, Mick, about ghosts? You're not a believer. Don't get us wrong. If I see or if I hear someone telling us about their experience, I won't say that them are lying. I'm not going to say them are just making it up. But for me personally, I'm like that. I don't know. If something did happen, I'd probably shit me pants. But I've got little Mick. Little Mick will stick up for me. He is an absolute nutcase. Yeah. Mick's a nutcase when he loses his rag. He's a proper animal. You know what I'm talking about, guys. Well, I'm going to have some more Biltongski. Mick's nearly finished. I finish a red wine. I think we'll have another glass of red wine, guys. And I will bring you legends back when we're ready to talk some more shite. You know it makes sense. Total sense. Lice. Mick, come here. Go in the tent. Go in the tent. Go in the tent. Fuck. We've been caught. Shit, guys. We've been caught, I think. There's a tour going on. There's people getting... There's people getting walked around on a tour. Oh, shit. I'm hoping and praying they don't come through here. But now, man, you know what I'm talking about, Mandingos. This is serious stuff coming, guys. They're getting a tour of the haunted woods. here. We're busted. Fingers crossed. They carry on walking down the pathway. Right, I'm going to shut up now, guys. And let's hope they move on. Sorry guys, I know this is no fun. I've got you in the pitch black. Shit. Oh fuck. We're fucked, mate. We're fucked. Shit. We're fucked. We're caught. Bastard cunt.
I don't know that you should be here. Have you got permission? I'm conducting a ghost tour here. Have you got permission to be here?
Oh.
Have you got permission to be here?
Aye, we've got permission, mate.
From who?
The owner.
Have you?
Aye.
Well, I'll be speaking with a caretaker just to make sure. I'm conducting a ghost tour here, so if I can tell you to keep any noise down.
Listen, mate.
What's that?
Look, we need bother, right? We've had a few drinks, so we wouldn't be able to drive home anyway, if you know what I mean.
Right. Well, I've still got to report you being
listen,
on the
mate,
premises.
there's no point doing that.
Oh, I think there is.
There's not. We need bother. We're not causing any trouble.
Well, I've got to make them aware.
Listen,
that's fine. No.
We'll be gone first thing in the morning. Man,
Yeah, I'll tell him that.
no bother, Mandingo.
Right, sorry about that.
Why you Bonnie?
This is the second of the hanging trees here. And sadly, it's completely on its side. It's a huge tree. You can see it's being trunk out. It splits into 3 sections. Now, you will imagine the stench all along.
There you go, guys.
Coming through, hanging from the trees all along the Monk's Way.
A ghostly tour is going on.
In the summertime, if it was winter, most
And
of these people might have had a quick death. You know, cool height pneumonia.
So do they know how many people were hanged from the tree?
Well, records were kept, but judging by all the bones found
In the ground, yeah.
around by the 3rd tree that we're going to see next, it's obviously been an awful lot of people. And this went on over several centuries, so it was over a long period of time. Have you all seen Sleepy Hollow?
Yes.
Well, this 3rd tree, it's a very Sleepy Hollow type of tree, very spooky looking. In fact, it's the only one that's completely upright. It's just a short distance around here, okay?
Oh. Oh. Well, the very first time I've been caught and little Nick's been caught on a stealth camp. But at least we've had a good laugh about it. The people out there seem to be cool. They're laughing when we're going, oh. The bloke was a bit of a square, wasn't he? Well, we'll have to just see what happens, guys. He says he's going to report us to the people in the castle, but there's no way we can drive home because obviously we've had a few drinks. So what's the point of moving us on? If you know what I'm talking about, guys. No point moving us on, Mick, because we can't drive. Okay, guys, we're going to go back out there sit and chill out and have a few drinks, and we will just have to wait and see what happens. Right.
I'm going to have to shift you on.
Well, mate, we've had a few drinks, so we can't.
No, I know, I appreciate what you're saying.
We can't move on.
Well, I appreciate what you're saying, but the owner, if he found you here in the morning, he'd do his bloody nut. And you wouldn't want to be on the wrath of him, I tell you.
We'll be gone before it's light.
Honestly.
Mate, we can't move. We can't.
Can't move because we've had a few drinks. Yeah.
Like, I swear down.
Yeah, no, I appreciate
we've shared it. We've shared.
Early in the morning.
Well, where are you from anyway?
Sunderland.
Yeah, but what are you doing here? I mean, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing? What led you to here?
Well, I might as well say it. We've got a YouTube channel, like for wild camping.
Right.
So, like, you know, we're pretty professional. We never leave any mess.
Yeah, I'm not disputing that.
And all that kind of stuff.
If he'd asked permission, he might have thought differently. But
yeah.
Honestly, the owner, and sometimes he goes out in the morning shooting and stuff like that.
Aye.
He knows what areas shouldn't be occupied.
Aye.
Honestly, I'm recent. Now I know you're here. I'm gonna have to shift you.
I know, but mate, there's
nothing, mate,
like we've had a bottle of wine between us, right?
Yeah, but if you move to the fields across the road, that's nothing to do with us. That's a bit more open. Not only that, you know when you had the Storm Arwen,
right?
There's lots of trees around in this area that are unsafe. Daylight is not so bad because you can see stuff coming. But if there's something here that's going to fall on you, it's going to kill you. I know it's still tonight, but a lot of these trees around here are quite unstable.
Right.
Honestly, I'm going to have to shift. I'm a
so
caretaker of the castle.
So what's our option now? You're going to have to phone the police or something?
No, so I don't want to get involved.
Well, mate,
in
we can't. Honestly, mate, I can't move because we've had a couple of glasses of wine each, and we've had 2 beers each.
Where's your car then? You got a car down here?
It's just outside, like the main gates.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So we're physically, I can't drive. I can't even get in. We can't even go in the. I know the law, so we can't even go in the vehicle to sleep because we can get done for drink driving still.
I'm not asking you to go to the car. What I'm asking you is, you know, if you go and choose a field across the road or something like that, it's different. But this is like classed as like garden area. It's not like open land. It's actually all part of the gardens. If you were in the fields, it'd be different. Honestly,
there's no way. It's pitch black. There's no way we cannot walk. We cannot be safe. Me mate, I don't know if you can notice here.
I'm 6 foot, mate.
I'm sorry, Mick, for saying.
6 foot.
Me mate's a dwarf. You know what I mean? He's disabled, so he can barely walk round here.
Cars are outside the main gates. What's led you to come right up here? What's led you to come right up here?
Well, it's just something exciting, isn't it? Camping next to Chillingham Castle. You know, like the haunted castle. I'm glad, you know, you seem like a nice guy, you know what I mean? And
we'll be packing up early in the morning, so we're going to go.
Honestly, mate, we'll be gone. We'll be gone first thing in the morning.
Yeah,
we'll be gone before anyone comes round, put it that way. That's a promise.
How are you going to cook that food?
Well, we're not going to now.
No, the reason why...
I guarantee you that.
Listen, honestly.
We've got loads of snacks.
We don't like bonfires this time of year.
Oh, no, we don't do anything like that. I've got like a little gas stove.
Gas stove.
Yeah, but you see,
I've only got the light on your mind now, so I can see it because it's pitch black here.
Let me finish a minute, right? We don't light fires in the woodlands anywhere.
No, we never light fires.
No, we never do.
Yeah, but if you've got food there, that means you're going to use some sort of flame. I'm very worried that if something gets knocked over. There's
no way on earth we'll cook now. We've got loads of snacks left. We've got packets of salami and we've got biscuits. I guarantee you, I swear down.
We'll be away in the morning.
We won't be cooking anything now. I'll give me word there. We won't cook anything, and we will be gone.
Where's your car now then? Outside the main gates.
Yeah.
What, right down the drive?
Like if you go right out the main gates. Yeah. Because we weren't hiking in there as well, so we were parked down the road and we're like on like a lay-by and we've walked up.
What, down the front entrance across the road?
Yeah. Yeah. We'll be gone first thing in the morning. I swear down, we won't cook anything. I'll give me word. And we'll be gone before it's fully light. Right. As soon as it's getting light, we'll be gone. That's guaranteed. Yeah. Even if, mate, I mean, I know the law. I'm not joking or anything like that. I'm not trying to be funny. Even if the police like came now, because this has happened to us once before.
Anyways, the police come.
This has happened to us once before, about a year and a half ago. And I know how it'll turn out. Even if the police, see if we've. Right,
I don't really want to go down that road.
No. If let's just say now, you said, right, you've got to go. If we say, right, we're not going, do you know what I mean? And you said, well, I'm going to have to get the police. If the police come now, and we're talking nice and polite, then we'll say, look, officer.
Yeah, yeah.
We've had a few drinks. We physically can't get back in our vehicle. The officer will say to you, you're going to have to let the lads leave first thing in the morning.
Well,
which we will. You know, we're nice lads. We're not going to take the
What
mickey.
I'm concerned about, right, is that I'm in charge of the security for the castle.
Yeah.
And the grounds, okay? And it's a bit worrying. Yeah, I'm sure you're decent guys, but anybody here is a bit worrying.
Yeah.
You know, because we've got premises here. There's people, there's residents that stay here as well.
I understand,
you know,
yeah.
Guests and stuff like that. If they came walking, because a lot of the people that stay here go walking in the night because they are like ghost hunters and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And you'll probably put the frighteners up on them, and they'll probably be thinking, what the hell are these people doing here? That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, yeah, I understand, mate, yeah.
The other thing that worries me is, although you say you're not going to cook anything, you know...
Well, I'm quite happy for you to take our food away.
This stuff goes out like a tinderbox.
Yes.
And that's what I would worry about.
Well, I'm quite happy for you to take the food that we can cook. I'm quite happy for you to take that away.
Have you got, look...
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's impossible for us to cook then.
Have you got any ID on you that I can see? Just from the point of view of security for the castle.
Sir?
Have you got any ID? Have you got your bank card on you or anything like that?
I haven't got a bank.
I mean, I've got no ID in this, but I can
see,
tell you my name and I can tell you.
Yeah, yeah. You see, the thing is, what, you know, from what you're saying, you sound like a couple of decent blokes, and that's fine. But I'm a bit worried about security of the building and that sort of stuff.
Oh, mate, honestly.
The thing is,
well,
because I don't know who you are, because I don't know who you are.
Yes.
And if you haven't got any ID, and I can understand what you've been here, you know, I'm going to have to go and tell my boss that you're here. That's the thing.
Yep.
Because I'm obligated to him. Okay, he's, you know, I've got a loyalty to my boss, and it includes everything to do with security. If he found out in the morning that you were here and I never told him,
yeah,
he would be very pissed off with me for not saying anything.
Yep, I understand
So
that.
have you got any ID?
No, but we can tell you our names, and I can tell you the name of me YouTube channel.
Right.
And when you go back to the castle, when you've got a signal on your phone or whatever, you can check and you can see that we're not just a couple of. I've got a YouTube channel, which is doing it's doing okay. I'm not I'm not trying to be clever or anything, and so we're not going to do anything wrong that's going to jeopardise me channel.
Right. Right.
So we're legit, you know. We're not taking the mickey. We're not.
That. The thing is, you see, you're putting me in a really awkward position.
I understand,
because you know, we've had people on the premises before, and they've been good as gold, and they've understood, and they've moved on. But if you're intending to stay here,
honestly, mate, if I hadn't had a drink, I would have said, okay, mate, fair enough. You know, you've caught us. That's just the way it goes.
I'm really
Mandingos, and
I'm in a really awkward position, so I'm gonna go and have to tell him that you're here.
Oh, matron. Oh. Why, you're some Tom Cruise. Time for a little chest warmer. Yeah. Why, you're some Brad Pitt.
Oh, yeah.
Okay then, folks. Oh, yes. Me and the human dorsal Finley queer.
Oh, yes.
We're on the Wasky. The gamekeeper guy, whatever he is, security, gamekeeper. The gamekeeper. He's gone. To be honest, he was a nice guy, wasn't he?
Oh, he was a really nice guy.
He was a lovely guy. He was only doing his job. He's had to tell his boss, who is obviously a millionaire who owns this castle. He's had to tell him that there's a couple of Sunderland lads camping here on the Wasky and the beers and the blood orange. No, seriously though, guys, he was a lovely guy, and his main concern was we weren't going to light any fires. Well, if you've watched our videos long enough, you'll know we never do that. We never light fires. When Cowboy Chris is out, sometimes he likes to light a fire, but I never do. But he noticed we had like the gas bottle and the gas stove, so we've promised him that we won't cook any food tonight, because he's worried that, you know, with the ground being so dry, the forests and the woods, you know, it's going to catch fire. So I'm a man of my word. The drink is taking effect now, Mick. I'm slurring my words. We are men of our words. That's what I'm trying to say, Mick.
You know what's that though?
We are?
We are men thingies.
We're men thingies.
Men thingies, but it is just
As Mick says,
men thingies.
we're men thingies. There you go.
Men thingies, what you ever said?
Why you some lyrical genius? As Mick says, we're men thingies. We've promised them we're not going to light a fire. We can't drive home, obviously, because we've had a few shandies. There you go, Mick. Get your little lips round that. Oh, matron. I saw...
Oh, yes.
Anyway,
Men thingies again.
He came back off camera. We weren't recording, and he's had a good conversation with us. He says he's phoned his boss. He said his boss, I'm not going to say the name, the guy who owns the building, he said he was cool. It was actually his wife that was pissed off we were coming here. But as long as we stick to our promise and we don't light any flame or fires, and we're Gondingo in the morning, Mandingos, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, as long as we do that, they're quite happy. They said if we ever come back, we've got to ask for permission. So, to be honest, they've been absolutely fantastic, haven't they? He was a lovely guy. He was a really nice guy. The owners, you know, they could have been really awkward and they could have got the place, and they haven't. They've just said, make sure you're going first thing in the morning, don't light the flame, don't cook anything. Oh. There you go, guys. If it doesn't get any spookier than that, well, you know what I'm talking about. Right. When I bring you back, we are going to do the world famous Wasky
With you.
with you. You know what I'm talking about, and you know it makes total sense. Mandingos, bicycles. Oh yes, Mandingos, you know what time it is. Wasky time. And this is what we've got this week. Glen Morangi La Santa, kindly given to us from a legend by the name of Carlos. Thank you so much, Carlos, my man friend. Very much appreciated.
Right.
Ready for this one, Mick?
Oh, yes.
Little Schmick got the old famous Cup Dingo Mandingos. I'm just going to turn this camera around 1 second and make sure it's recording, which it is, because the last time we reviewed this, me being stupid, I don't know how I done it, I lost all the footage, and I want to make sure this one is crystal clear, as you see in the Dudonsky. Okay, Little Schmick's got the old famous Cup Dingo Mandingos. There's not much left. Oh God, there isn't much left at all. Just enough for the world famous review. Me first, Schmick, this time. Let's get the old schneckeroni in it. Oh, straight away. Some dried fruits, Mick. A little hint of caramel. Go on, Mick. You got a sniff of that, my little dingo man friend. Right. What are you getting?
Plum.
Plum? Oh, get my plums in your mouth, little dingo
Bit
man.
raisin as well. Plum and raisin.
Plums and raisins. I was going to taste it there. Oh yeah, I can see where Mick's coming from. It has got that dried fruit, plumsky, and raisins going on. Anyway, that's enough of the sniffing. Let's get on with the tasting.
Right.
You know it makes sense. Oh, very rich. See, now call me stupid, but I'm getting, I know obviously it's wasky, I'm getting like a strong sherry taste in that. And like almost like,
sherry, you know, straight away.
Almost like a sherry wasky with a little bit red wine mixed in with it. That's just what I'm getting, guys.
I'm getting cherry straight away.
It has got a strong sherry taste.
Nice sherry taste as well.
Oh, strangely enough, you know, like orange peels. I know that sounds stupid. I'm getting like a taste of orange coming through, but not like orange juice, like orange peels. That's strange. I wasn't expecting to get that. Mick's probably not going to agree with me there. No, my palate is a little bit more sophisticated when it comes to waskies compared to the little dingo mans. But yeah, what you're getting there, Mick?
No, what else I'm getting what I've said.
Like a bit of a sherry taste going on.
Sherries.
It has. Mick's not talking shite. It has got a strong sherry thing going on.
Nice,
I also got like a little bit of like a sherry and a red wine. You know, like a really dark quality red wine mixed in with a wasky. Are you getting that, Mick?
Hi, I'm getting that.
Yeah. Good stuff, my little man friend. Oh, it goes down. Do you know what? It's really silky, isn't it? It just goes down so smooth.
Nice,
not rough.
That's down lovely.
Not rough at all.
That's definitely not fucking smooth either.
So smooth,
just all smooth all together.
So silky down the old throat, dingo. Mandingos.
Nice all together, that's what it is.
It is.
Lovely.
You can tell.
Lovely jubbly.
As you're drinking it, you can tell it's absolute quality wasky.
Tell us what cheap whiskey, either.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. It's not a cheap one. And I do really appreciate Carlos for buying us this. Cheers, Carlos, my little man friend Dingo. Really appreciate it. Yeah. I'm getting like red wine, a lovely, silky, wasky taste. It's just top quality. Glenmorangie, La Santa. I'm gonna give it, Mick, an absolute banging, fantastic 9.5 out of 10 dingo mandingos. Oh yes, you better believe I am. Schmiggerable. What's your score, mate?
I would give that a 9.1 out of 10.
9.1? Oh well, that's fair enough, guys. I'm normally a little bit more generous than Mick. Mick's scores are normally a bit less than mine, so that's just normal.
Whiskey, yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about, Mandingos? This is serious stealth camping. Right. Time for bed, mate.
Time for bed.
Oh, well then. Bedtime, little dingo. Get them boots off, mate.
You know what makes sense?
Too late. Why you some Steven Seagal? Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal. With the old pansexual. Okay then, my fansexuals. Little mix in his sleeping bag. Sorted, mate?
Yes.
I'm gonna go in now, guys. Oh, yes. Oh. Get these boots off. Get snug. I'll bring you legends back in a minute. You better believe I will. Lice. What the hell was that? Can you hear that? Okay, folks, we're back in the tent now. I've got to be honest, there's been nothing spooky happen tonight. It's been a nice, chilled out camp. What the fuck's that? Sorry, guys.
What the fuck is that?
There's definitely something going on outside the tent.
What the fuck? Fucking hell. I'll put the card up there.
Calm. Stay still, stay still, stay still. It stopped. It stopped. There was definitely some footsteps or something out there, Mandingos. I don't know if you heard that. The camera probably didn't pick it up, so you probably think we're full of shit. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna press stop on the record, and I'll bring you back soon. I'm busting for a slash Gordon anyway, so I'm gonna go outside and I'll check it out. Did you hear that?
Alright.
It was like footsteps, and then it got faster, but then as we started like talking, it just stopped. I think we should have just kept quiet. Oh, I tell you what, I see what people are talking about when you get that cold, eerie feeling about you. Okay, Mandingos, I'll bring you back very soon. Right. Look here, folks. Me and the human dorsal fin. We're just having a few biscuits. We've just been eating all our snacks. The gamekeeper guy, you know, the security guy from the castle and the grounds, he was good enough to let us stop here on the promise that we wouldn't cook anything. So, sorry Mandingos, we haven't cooked our burgers and kebabs, and when we get home tomorrow, me and Mick will share them between us. That'll do that'll do for our lunch in Gladbach tomorrow. The old lunch in Gladbach. But that was proper weird a few seconds ago. Look, like I've said, I'm very skeptical on this kind of shit. You see people making these fake videos, trying to make them scary and stuff like that. It's not for me. I know it's all a good laugh sometimes, and I love a good laugh, but I can't be arsed with all that shite. But I definitely heard footsteps there.
Definitely heard
Like
there.
footsteps, and then they got faster. But then as I turned and said like, what's that? And Mick like moved. It just stopped. But there's been nothing since. We're sitting chilling, we're having a few biscuits, so hopefully that's it, my pal friends. Maybe it's a few too many drinks, Mick.
Right.
And our imaginations, how do you say it? We're imagining things. I don't know how you say it, guys. My mind's gone blank. Maybe it's our minds has run away with itself. And, aye. You know what I'm talking about, guys. Anyway, I'm going to have a few more biscuits. I'll bring you back soon, guys, when it's time to say good night ski. Lice. Flies all over. Why are you technically minded? Okay, guys, it's that time of night. Me and Schmick, we're going to get some sleep now. It's very late. It's after midnight. It's been a great night, apart from getting caught. But, you know, it's been, the fuck's that?
What the fuck's that?
Hold on.
What the fuck's that?
Just hang tight, hang tight. Fuck. Wait, quiet. Oh yeah, no, we're not gone. We'll have to stay. What the hell was that? What was that? Right. Honestly. My heart is beating. I feel sick. And I feel cold. How cold is it gone now? Like, honestly, I normally think things like this is full of shit. I don't know if the cameras picked that up. You might think we're talking absolute crap, but could you hear them noises there?
So it's scary, huh?
There was like noises of like the bushes going outside, and like daft, like weird like noises. I don't know if it was like human noises, or I don't know how to describe it. But I've got this horrible chill up my body, and believe you me, guys, I am scared of no man. But that's a funny old feeling. There's no way I'm going out. There's no way I'm going out and packing up. Right, guys, I tell you what, I am bursting for a Slash Gordon. I'm going to brave it, and I'm going to go outside soon. And I don't know what to say. I'll bring you back soon. What the fuck was that? Good morning, Mandingos. 7 o'clock. Well, just after 7. What a fantastic night. I nearly shit my pants. I think little Mick has followed through. I've never experienced anything like that in my life ever. Like I've said earlier on in the video, I'm always very skeptical when I hear these stories, but there was definitely like footsteps outside the tent, and it wasn't the guy who came over to talk to us. It was like footsteps, and then it sounded like the footsteps were getting faster and started to run, and then just stopped. And then later on we heard, like, I'm looking around to try and think where it was coming from, what bushes. It was one of the bushes or one of the trees. You could hear like shaking and like a strange, how do I explain it, like a strange groaning noise. The feeling that was going through my body, like, oh, I can't get over it. And later on during the night, when we weren't recording, it happened again. And I mean, you know, I've said before in previous videos, I'm not scared of anything, but I was scared there. Yes, I'll admit that, guys. I was terrified. So we haven't had too much sleep, kind of just lying there, dozing off for a few minutes and then waking back up, just waiting for it to get light. Mick's still in the tent now. He's asleep, so I'm going to go and wake him up, and then we'll get up, we'll get packed away. Can't even make a coffee because I'm not going to light my stove. The guy that came over and he phoned the owner of the land, and the main thing that asked us to do was not light any fires, which we weren't going to do. But they don't even want us lighting our gas stove. So I'm going to play fair, and I'm going to stick to my promise and not light it. We'll get a coffee from somewhere on the way back home. Okay, the mandingos. Dorsal fin. Hey, alright, mate?
Morning.
7:10. Time to get up and get packing, mate.
Yes.
Before they come back over and smack our bums. Okay then, my fansexuals, I'll bring you back when we've gotten all of our gear packed away. You know it makes sense. So guys, that's me and Mick all packed away. Obviously that's where we had the tent. My bag that's there. Bin diesel with all our shite. I'm going to make a move for it now. We don't have to worry about being spotted or getting caught, because that's already happened. We've kind of got permission now, haven't we? If anyone gets onto us now, are you supposed to be here? We'll just say, yeah, we've got permission off the owner. Okay then guys, I'm going to get my bag on and we're going to make a move for it. Yes. Straight across, Mick. Well guys, that's the end of this week's camping video. I've had a great time as usual. You enjoyed it, Mick?
Oh yes, I've had a great time as well.
Mick's enjoyed himself, but I think he's filled his pants. Get them underpants straight in the wash machine, Mick, when you get in. Yeah, although we did have a terrifying experience and we got caught off the people that were doing the ghost tour around the woods. It all turned out good in the end because the owner said we could camp here. Anyway guys, if you've enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up, leave a comment and tell people about the Blot Outdoor Show. Spread the word, Mandingos. Let's get this channel really going. Well, that's it, Mandingos. I will see you next week when I'm doing another Foodie Friday video, and I'll be back out stealth camping, so join me next Sunday for another stealth camping adventure. You know it makes sense. Right.
Oh, matron.